Welcome back, my friends, to another BJJ Brick review. Today I'm reviewing another DVD. We have the Peruvian Dozen 2.0. Now, the Peruvian Dozen was originally a YouTube video. Actually, there's two videos, and I'll put a link to those in the show notes. And that's just the original dozen, I guess you could say. And a good way to evaluate if this is a good DVD for you is to go watch those. James Clingerman is the Peruvian Dozen 1.0 and 2.0. So if you kind of see a little look into his teaching style and really if the Peruvian might be a good submission for you, the Peruvian necktie. Now, the Peruvian necktie is a submission from the turtle position, where you're using one of your legs to help choke somebody with both your arms around their neck and arm. That's if you haven't seen it, you really have to see it. It's kind of hard to describe. So definitely check out the video if you're interested in that. Now, the original dozen was 12 techniques. Believe it or not. I didn't count them, but I'm just guessing that it was 12. Now, the 2.0 has 24 techniques on here. There's more detail and more thought into the planning and the teaching as well. You know, you could imagine somebody's going to throw up a YouTube video of somebody showing techniques versus somebody who wants to make a DVD. So the original dozen was such a hit on YouTube, he decided to put more thought and time and editing, and he added some more techniques to this. And it's not how to set up a dozen or 2 dozen different Peruvian neckties, really. It's about here's the Peruvian, here's a couple different grips which you should test out and see which one you like, and here's how you set it up. And then if you don't quite finish it, here are some options or maybe a plan B that you can go to. So that's really what the dozen or the 2.0 dozen is really about. It's like what to do after the attack if it doesn't finish, which in my experience is A, I get finished in it, and B, if I get it, I happen to usually finish with it as well. But it's good to have those backup ideas. He also does a really good job of explaining the basics of doing the Peruvian necktie. I mentioned the different grips, you know, where you want your legs, and just kind of a setup of how to do the actual technique that he'll build upon with these follow-up techniques. Some of the techniques are like in the chain of events, the anaconda or Bravo choke. He really has some nice detail in there explaining the proper way to pull off those chokes. The Bravo hook choke for me personally had a lot of detail that I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I need to really work on that when I'm doing my Bravo chokes versus the way I'm currently doing them. So it's not just like you're only learning one choke. You know, he's going to show you your triangle off of this, and arm bars, and obviously the anaconda and Bravo choke are in there as well. A lot of different variations. So an easy way to tell if this is a good DVD for you and your game. First off, I got to say, if you never end up in the turtle on the top, it's not going to help you. You need to first get there. And it's not a position that everyone is getting to. It kind of favors the person who's a little better at scrambling sometimes. It kind of favors the top position. A lot of times when you're passing guard, your teammate or opponent will turtle. That'll put you in a good spot for it. So just kind of, if you're not there, if you're always a guard player and you go from guard to someone's back or guard to mount or side control and nobody really turtles on you, or your teammates don't play a lot of turtle stuff, you're going to work on this stuff and then you're going to go in and try to train, and it's going to be hard to get the people there. So look for ways maybe to encourage people to turtle on you. You know, one simple way that I do if I'm really wanting them to turtle is I totally, like when you pass the side control, totally eliminate the possibility that they could recover their guard, and a lot of times they will be forced to go to the turtle position. And that'd be a way to kind of open up and really get some deliberate practice in to where you could actually practice these on your training partner. So it's just the thing that if you're never at the turtle position in the top, this may not be their best DVD for you, but if you're there quite a bit or you like to be there, this would be a lot of great options, a lot of great follow-ups here. The easiest way to evaluate, is this going to help you, is go watch the original dozen. This is obviously the one that's a DVD is better produced, there's better angles, there's more techniques, but it's by the same instructor and a lot of the ideas are the same. So if you get something out of the original dozen, yeah, it's probably worth your investment to go on and get to 2.0. If you watch the dozen, like, well, that's neat, it's nice to know about, you know, so I could kind of think about when someone's doing that to me, but it's really nothing that I'm going to be able to pull off. well, then look at something else. So this is the Peruvian dozen. It's on the fighthub.com. There'll be a link to the fighthub.com and this on there as well. At the bottom below the video, check out the link to the original dozen and check that out if you're interested at all. So thanks for watching, guys, and check us out for another review sometime.